about it openly.
When I was young, I used to love to listen to this guy, Riley Martin. He used to talk all about, ancient aliens and extraterrestrials. You ever heard of Riley Martin? He used to be on Sirius XM radio. I don't know if you ever heard of him.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
He was a funny guy. I liked Howard Stern. I used to listen to Riley. The hell.
I've transcended your linear time. Unboxing Riley Martin. The universe is expanding. Robin Queefers. You're on the list of the unworthy. Unboxing Riley Martin. I am the omnipotent infinite. Unboxing Riley Martin. You are a mere human. The Teardorian Council will hear of this. Sirius XM cheapskates. Unboxing Riley Martin. So you asshat cartoon bastards toss me to the curb for that barely functioning Bigfoot moron, and I am supposed to just be okay with that. Go to hell.
Oh no!
It wasn't me this time.
Go to hell! God damn it! Hey now!
Hey now! Hey now! Hey now! Hey now! Hey now!
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Unboxing Riley Martin, and we're sorry about the loss of Electra. Yes, it's very sad. Very sad. Her cat ate her last night. She's in the belly of a cat.
There's nothing to look at.
If you guys joined us for last night's members only stream, we had a little bit of a what do you call that?
Tiff.
Podcast fight. Podcast tiff. Over just some miscommunication about someone's wonderful laugh that I love dearly. I dream of it.
Now say that you love my farts.
I'm not going that far.
Say that you love Jonathan Davis.
The whole deal's off. If we Jonathan Davis is in subsection D. We don't talk about Jonathan Davis.
You love racist Bjork.
No, we can't, because that is now Asian Bjork, and she is on Hackbox. God damn it! We talked about all this. Negotiators, back to work. Back to work. This asshole broke like 3 of the provisions already. I'm suing. Anyway, guys, how you doing? So Electra was like, I'm not going on the show till you guys play nice together, and she's like, I need to see it. So now I feel like we're doing a little bit of like cuckold porn for the lady in the corner. You know what I'm saying? So you better do good, and I better do good. We better do good, or we've lost her forever. Also, congratulations to her son, who is may or may not be graduating. It's a big graduation today.
Congratulations.
That's right, big accomplishment. I was slaying so much poon around my God. It's college graduation. Everyone's of age. Thank you. But yeah, so we wish her a wonderful event. And awesome about her son. Her son's going to be better than all of us. So that's great. New generation. Going to replace the old. We're the old. Going to replace us. But we're clapping for them for some reason. But okay. Okay. We're worried about other people replacing us, and then we have babies. They literally replace us. Why we do that? I don't know.
He might be the last generation before the robots come.
Oh, thank God.
And wipe us all out.
Oh, please, faster. Come faster. What's going on with you, Luigi? Now is my time to talk to you.
Oh, man.
I have 8 seconds. Go.
Long day. Just woke up from a nap.
Oh, well, aren't naps fun? Describe your experience with naps, please.
My experience with naps?
Yes.
Well, when I was a baby, I enjoyed napping. after drinking milk from my mother's tits.
Mm-hmm. Describe those for me. Let's get in the weeds here.
I do love a good nap.
Yeah, napping is fun. I used to, when you're young, I think you nap and it confuses you when you wake up because you're like, where am I? I have so much future ahead of me now. It's all confusing. But when there's more days behind you than ahead of you, naps are like, they give you more days. Hey, we just figured something out. They give you more time.
It's like what I've heard about heroin, which is you used to do it for the high and then you do it just to feel normal.
Yeah, man, you chase the dragon, man.
Yeah, that's what a nap does. It just makes you feel normal.
Yeah, naps are the spoon in the heroin game. Thank you. Good job. Good job. So that's what he's up to. He's up to napping. Starting this show with a goddamn big tits. We miss you. But listen, we haven't done Riley Martin in 2 weeks now. Do you miss him? I missed him.
Yeah, I do.
I didn't miss him because Bigfoot is amazing. But when I would listen to these tapes of this week, I was like, oh yeah, this is good stuff. I miss him. But did you see, I'm sure you did, the opener there? We can be on totally different political spectrum, total opposite sides. And yet our love of the Stern Show and Riley Martin brings us all together. Right? The Alex Stein thing, saying he loved Riley Martin?
I now question my judgment.
Don't do that.
That I share something with Alex Stein.
Oh, you can't do that. I was watching one day Twitter, because I do that sometimes, the U of O, Oregon football duck feed specifically, which is 99% of my Twitter. And there was like a guy that I really did not agree with politically. I forget his name. He's one of these guys with like a big round face and the eyes are centered right in the middle. Charlie Kirk. That's his name. And he was wearing Oregon Duck gear at an Oregon Duck game. And I'm like, don't like that. But then I go, wait a second. Can't we all just as humans meet on a certain level where it's not all, combative versus? Can we just all watch young men get CTE together? Right? Thank you. Mm-hmm.
And cheer together in love.
Cheer. Let's cheer. All right, guys. Are you ready to do some call recap? It's been 2 weeks. People have no idea what happened last call. If you remember, last call ended with a visit to the Jerry Springer show.
Oh,
that was see, that's how long ago it was. But I have a call recap here. Are you ready to do it, my friend?
Oh, shit. I was not prepared. I forgot that I do these recaps.
Wake
Hold
up.
on.
This is not a dream. You are
Let me clear my throat.
A public access TV.
I will clear my throat outside of the circumference of my microphone.
Yeah, he's learning. Now look at that. Oh, my God.
I'm ready.
I'm so proud. I'm so proud of you. All right, here we go. Oh, you bastard. Apologize for that, people. Here we go, people. Here's the call recap from 2 weeks ago. Episode 10. Unboxing Riley Martin.
Riley on Jerry Springer. Riley Martin's first show on Sirius XM. Howard only listened for 15 minutes. Howard was honestly impressed. Elmer Fuddhead. What?
Yes. Aliens.
1 hour long show. Sal and Richard troll Riley. Riley not taking calls. Producer Crazy Alice. Reviews on Raven about Riley Martin live.
That's amazing.
You see.
Yes, so Elmer Fuddhead, you sound confused. That's what he called aliens. You remember?
Really?
No,
I don't remember that.
These Elmer Fuddheads. And 1 hour long show he got from Sirius. He did it once. The thing is, we all were there. We all listened to Howard say, oh, great show, good show. What if I told you they forgot that he had a show? And they're like, hey, we should give Riley a show. Like, that's how crazy.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. That's how the crazy things were at Sirius at that time. We should give that guy a show. We did. He did an episode. You don't remember? Okay. We covered it on the show. It's podcast amnesia, I swear to God, is a real thing. And this is an example of that anyway. So I asked Luigi before the show if he remembered Dr. Leslie Armstrong and Meet the Shrink. And he did. And then he said, I thought it was a man.
I'm still convinced it is.
Well, Leslie Nielsen's a man, so I can see how you could think Leslie might be a man's name. But no, Leslie Armstrong, it was like for about a year, Leslie Armstrong did this show on Sirius, and she met with whack packers, and so it was an interesting show, and she was an interesting lady who we'll get into of her history. Suffice to say that a year after this interview, She's dead as a doornail. So keep that in mind when you're listening.
I do not remember this story at all, and I wonder if they buried it or
buried her.
Well, I mean, like, did they intentionally hide it? Because, man, this is just not ringing any bells, but I don't know.
Well, I'm glad we can see. So now it's become educational because DJ Electra is not here. Now you're the one we're teaching tonight. We can do it, folks. We can. This is an educational fair use show. That's why we always win with Sirius, because of our bullshit. Yay, look at us.
We are an educational show.
And also, everyone that puts in our chat, would you guys stop stopping the video? Like, I just want to watch it play. Thank you. Thank you. You're the real MVPs. Honestly, thank you. Because every time we have an issue, I go, just look at what these people say. Look at them. They think we disrupt the video so much that it's total fair use. And they're like, well, they got a point there. I mean, they're getting comments and trolled because they're altering the video and making it awful. And that's fair use.
I call it evidence.
Yeah. Exhibit 69. Yeah. All right, here we go with a little unboxing. Riley Martin. It's never the same without you, Electra. We hope you're having a great time.
Your Honor, Louise Neglected Fart Mike says here that we are constantly stopping the video.
Yes. No, I would like to enter Luigi's 8-second fart into evidence. I don't see the relevance. If you don't see the relevance, then I don't even know what I'm doing here. All right, here we go.
Riley Martin was on Meet the Shrink, and I swear to God, not only is he flirting with Meet the Shrink, what's her name again? Dr. Leslie Armstrong, the one Benji likes and Sal doesn't. I swear that Riley...
By the way, hi, chat. Hi. I'm sort of bad at that. So she's really good at that, and she's not here. So you're in charge of that tonight, Luigi. You're in charge of the Chizzy for Shizzy. You got it? Doing this live on the air? Awesome, thank you.
Riley Martin's flirting with her, and I think she's flirting back. I don't see how she's a psychologist flirting back with Riley Martin. She's not...
Well, even her conversation with us yesterday seemed a little over the line for a psychotherapist.
I think those two are hitting it off, if I'm not mistaken.
You think they left after?
Yeah.
Together?
I don't know. I think she fell for his alien charms.
So, you either know what you know, because a fool and his philosophy is soon undone. My dear.
A fool and his philosophy is soon undone.
Shake it, not stirred.
The aliens to me, and it wasn't totally unpleasant.
I think we're actually saving Electra she's not here tonight. She's going to be saved of all of the pussy juice that would have been leaking out of her. This is going to be ladies, guys, don't get the ladies out of the room right now. Get them out. This is guy time. This is guy time. The ladies will get too wet. Well, they may want it later, but not from you. They're going to be looking for their own Riley Martin, if you know what I'm saying.
It's always a fear.
Black guy.
You see, my dear.
Yes, Riley.
So as they go along, he's trying to impress her and everything, and instead of shutting him down, she kind of like...
Yeah, we want to know what's behind all this.
The Stern Group.
Yes.
They are saying, well, maybe this guy can do a show or two, and that's all he knows.
Yes.
If you and I talked, my love.
Yes. My love.
An hour every day for the next year.
Yes.
We would not have scratched the surface of the knowledge I hold of this universe.
Okay, that's a little shocking. Luigi, when I tell you that's like 1 out of 10 to how shocking it gets. It's amazing. So
really?
We slowly... He is like... He's treading in, right? He's like, I'm amazing. Tits. It really is that. It's fucking amazing.
It is weird that she's... I mean, assuming this is like the beginning of their conversation, it is a little weird how malleable this woman is to just go along with it, where she's like, yeah, okay, yeah. Like, just like, oh, really? Like, I don't know if that's placating him or if that's a trick, but yeah, I'd be like, yeah, okay, Riley, sure, whatever. Shut the fuck up.
Just like your butt cheeks are malleable.
Your butt cheeks was warm.
Malleable. I like that word. If you were fucking a girl and you're like, oh, that shit is malleable, would you think she'd stop and be like, wait a second, let me grab my phone a second? easy to shape and form. Oh, okay. I like that. Yeah.
It malleates around my cock.
No, see, that sounds like a smell. I think we're into a smell sound now. Onomatopoetically, it sounds more like a fun motion than a smell. Don't make anything a smell, kids. If we learn anything today, don't make it a smell.
I would have to agree with that.
Oh, my goodness.
I not only can see it, I can feel it.
What?
She feels it.
She feels it?
I think she. I think the psychiatrist.
She's feeling something else.
My dear, what you will be feeling is in my lap.
Yeah.
Oh, that is no lie. How do you like Riley's rap? What I know about the universe.
Yeah.
Couldn't you couldn't even imagine
You
it.
couldn't scratch the surface,
If we
my dear.
And you think she'd say, Riley, I think you're a little bit delusional. You're practically homeless.
Right.
And then he would say, oh.
Well, I still know a lot.
Right, yeah.
Once again.
What is a home worth in the grand expanse of the universe? And do you have any tap of water?
Might you have a place for me to take a dump?
Can I wash my socks? Oh my God, they smell.
You've uncovered my secrets.
You want more?
Yes.
I want it all day.
My love.
I feel like she's praying to him somewhere now.
There's so many people that don't believe, and I feel
gave her the
quite
drugs.
arrogantly so, that, Earth is the only planet that has living creatures on it. And physicists have
Hook,
now
line, and
come
sinker.
down to say, basically, that it's mathematically...
Here's a guy who's living a delusion, and she's
buying in.
Yeah, I don't know. I got to talk to her.
It's when you know it's love, guys. It's when you know it's love. When they look at your guitar playing at over 45 years old, and they're like, you're going to make it. You're like, you know what? Well, let me find that ring that my grandma gave me. Here.
The physicists are, by nature, crazy motherfuckers.
She's digging his whole scene.
It's arrogant of us to ridicule Riley.
Impossible.
You know what's funny? Hold on, real quick. You know what's funny?
There's a bell there now. I put it back.
Oh, you did? Okay. What's funny is
Why don't you
that...
try it? Just make sure it works. Hey, okay.
There you
Go ahead, Luigi, in the corner.
in the back...
Put his pants down? What are you doing in class?
Is that... What's funny is that... What am I trying to say here? This is something that I enjoy. I enjoy reading about, like, cults a lot. And this is totally typical of a cult leader, where he self-aggrandizes how good he is, but never demonstrates how good he is. So far, what Riley has said was, what I know about the universe is, or whatever the fuck he said, like, I know a lot, but he's yet to actually say anything about what he knows or demonstrate that knowledge. But that was enough to hook this woman.
Right. I was going to say, Riley has calculated in the bullshit that he's given over the decades that it doesn't take much for the ladies. He's like, blah, 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 abracadabra. Oh, my God. All right, I got one here. I got a live one. Where's the closet? You guys got a closet I can put this snowflake in and pound her stinky twat in? Hey-o. All right, back to the
With all
couch.
the trillions of planets in the solar system alone,
I asked
that
him.
there could not be life.
Wait, Riley's good.
Right.
He's a mesmerizer.
He's converted her.
Look, man.
Imagine if he had teeth.
Lift your fucking dress, all right?
And a hole.
I'm ready.
Let's cut the small talk.
It's clear you're the only bitch who buys into this crap.
I asked
Somewhere.
10.
Right.
I said, look, how many living planets are there in the Milky Way galaxy alone?
Yes.
And he told me, he said, friend Martin, if you should visit a living planet each day for the duration of your gestation, that is the rest of my life, you should not even begin to tax the number.
That
Nor
is
would
not
I.
what gestation means.
It is that many.
Yeah, and he is like roughly 10,000 years of age as we measure time.
Yeah, look at here.
10,000 years. You might want to remember that. Might show up in the quiz.
In other words, Tan doesn't answer a question any more directly than Riley does.
Yeah, I mean, if you was to,
We both spew bullshit.
you see, look at the Milky Way.
Friend Riley.
Friend Riley.
For the duration
friend
of
of
your
mine.
gestation.
I don't hear her putting the straitjacket on him.
Maybe she's just humoring him until the ambulance arrives.
Right.
What's been painful or the most painful thing in your life, Riley?
Doctor, well, now, if you're talking from a physiological sense,
Yes.
it's getting your ass
I am.
kicked in a bare-knuckle fighting ring years ago.
Meaning?
That is like going to a job interview and be like, what's your greatest weakness? That I care too much. I'm too dedicated. Look at me. That's a very...
I give too much of myself.
So much! I give it all! I leave it all on the field. And I will steal mercilessly if I can.
Well, you're meaning that.
Did I say that part out loud? Damn it.
This alien shit don't pay too well, and I ought to make some money in an alien knuckle fight.
Meaning what? Well, I got my ass kicked.
Look, honey, I got to be honest with you. I want you to sit on my face.
Yeah.
From Riley's book should have been From Knuckle to Knuckle. Bare knuckle fighting to knuckle deep in twat. At the Riley Martin story.
Talk about to be obvious.
The irony here. Hold on. The irony here is that. No, I'm just going to scream. The irony here is that Robin fell for this bullshit. Remember?
Every woman falls for this bullshit.
But, there was a moment where she was captivated by Riley.
All right, here's your challenge, Luigi. I want you to play this section for her, and I want you to ask her. Don't say anything. You just be like, "Hey, this guy, he's hitting on this psychiatrist. What do you think?" And I would get an honest opinion from her of what makes Riley.
Who? You said her. Who's her?
Your lady.
Oh, you never mentioned that. I thought you were talking about Robin Quivers. I was like,
no, you and your lady.
I don't know Robin Quivers.
No, your lady, not other people's ladies. Your lady. And see if there's something, because we don't have Electra here. I'd ask her, is there something magical just to the tone of his cadence and his voice, you see? I think there might be something there, and I need to I need to maybe try this out. And so, is your lady available? Can I try this on her? Would that be...
No.
I have no ladies. I need a lady. Here we go.
Kill me.
Can you
Get back soon, Electra.
cancel me with a mouthful of cock?
Oh, broken bone.
You can put a wig on. We can make you a lady. Can you put a wig on, by the way? Do you do that for me?
I can. Hold on.
Thank you.
You understand. Crack ribs, things of this nature.
You mean...
Though I never lost. Bare knuckle
I never
fighting.
lost.
Yeah, he can't. He's in love. There's no way he's going to make the
honey,
loser.
I never lost.
Honey,
I say.
things of physical nature.
Things are, yeah.
I mean,
Ass kicked.
if you were kind enough to relieve the stress of my balls.
Much better.
What do you have to say to me?
I like doing a show with a lady. That's all. I mean, this is more comfortable, is what I'm saying. For me. You're really doing Daddy a favor here. So go ahead and call me Daddy if you'd like, please.
No.
Okay, well, you're not having any fun then. How far are you willing to take this? You remember when, speaking of which, you remember when Casey Armstrong played Gay Chicken?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Who did he play that with?
I think he played it with Richie?
I can't remember who that. In my head, it's like Baba Booey? Was it with Baba Booey?
Okay, no. I think you might. And I remember there was one episode where they brought in Marilyn Manson, and they dared Casey to play with Marilyn Manson, and Marilyn Manson just grabbed Casey's dick. And it was like, I win.
If Electra was here, I would tell her, yeah, there was actually a game they played on like regular radio where they would touch each other as close to the genitals as possible, and whoever backed out at the end would lose.
Rick got it. It was Scott DePace. That's who it was. Yes, I think you're right,
Oh,
Rick.
That is it. That is it. That bald motherfucker. The things they got away with on regular radio are crazy to think about in 2025. And then, Sirius. Even...
That's my Scott the Engineer.
Oh. Even the Sibian, when you think about it.
Oh, wait, that's not Scott. That's not Scott. That's Scott DePace.
No. It's just another ugly bald guy. Hey, anyway, I forgot what I was talking about. Let's just move on.
I'm pretty sure.
That's a good one, Dr. Phil's.
I could tell you a lot about the univoice.
That's when you fight with kid-skin gloves or no more than 2-ounce gloves illegally.
This is him impressing her.
I know. Oh.
Yeah.
If I could...
And somebody's pastor until somebody bleeds out or goes down.
Why were you doing that, honey?
Oh, my goodness. The love talk between them.
Hey, Tim, where'd you find her?
I think it's time that I emptied my nutsack in your throat.
I think we're being duped.
It was one way of making money.
He's irritated with her now for not getting it.
Doctor, are you able to accommodate a larger man? A big, thick man.
But I'm somewhat insulated.
Here, Riley puts the final moves. He invites her to his house.
Okay.
All right.
Luigi,
House.
I told you it gets worse. But also, like, there's some actual grooming going on here if you pay attention. Yeah.
Let's see how she does.
I'm having fantasies here.
But I'm somewhat insulated in that...
You have a fear of
No,
that?
I seldom have visitors or anything of that nature.
Why is that, Riley?
To my home.
Because I'm a scary individual.
See me come to the lecture.
Okay.
You understand?
I do.
However, you could...
That is such a good trick that I now use in my life. When I'm out there and I just explain something and someone clearly doesn't understand what the hell I just said, I go, you understand? And they go, yeah, I do. It's because they don't want to go, no, I'm an idiot, right? So you kind of trap them.
I can't believe you said that because we're actually going to be discussing someone who does that a lot on Skeptical Robot on Monday. It was a cult leader, and he literally would do that. Like, he would just say something so weird and say, you understand? And people would just snap to like, yeah, okay. And then at some point he wears out his welcome and says, do you understand? And this one interviewer goes, no, I do not understand what you're saying.
He went against
really
the
funny.
Matrix. Yeah, he went against the Matrix. Also, know what I mean? Know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Know what I mean? Yeah, that makes people go,
Sure.
Yeah.
Come over. But anyway, anyway,
Hold on, I think we got to go back a little because I think it was a little bit of the grooming.
I seldom have visitors or anything of that nature.
Why is that, Riley?
To my home.
Because I'm a scary individual.
Because my
See
home has
me
wheels.
come to the lecture.
Okay.
You understand?
I do.
However, you could come over. But anyway,
Wow.
Okay, that is aggressive. You're not supposed to do that with your therapist.
And he's married, and I believe she knows he's married, right?
Mm-hmm. Who do you think you are, James Gandolfini? This isn't The Sopranos, man. You can't fuck your therapist. But it's not all. It's not all. Hold on.
How'd you like to come over and diddle my beans?
You've heard this.
By
you've
that,
heard this.
I mean a crock pot full of pinto beans.
Oh, you've heard this tape. You've heard him ask for sex from his therapist. Oh, you've heard this. Okay, well, I was trying to make it a surprise, but here we go.
Wow. However, you could come over.
Look here.
Just kidding.
I'm being smooth with you.
Strictly professional.
Exactly. Humana.
Where is he lecturing? Oh, my God.
Where am I lecturing?
that's a good question.
It is called Creedmoor, my dear. There are lots of men and women incarcerated who...
Can you imagine going to like some school in some random county in Southern California, and you're in the teacher's lounge, and the substitutes sitting there are John fucking Melendez and Riley Martin?
You know what's funny? I don't have that. I went to college. I don't have that college experience of looking for lecturers. But when I learned that the Warrens, the Warrens were giving lectures at colleges, and I'm like, how did they get on the campus of a college to give a lecture?
If you're not missing a hand that you cut off because you fell with a rock on it, I don't want to hear your lecture. I mean, what are you going to tell me? That guy with the hand missing, tell me something. And be like, oh, okay, I get it. He went through something there.
I guess you could just rent out halls and lecture a crowd if it shows up. Like, that's ridiculous. That's insane.
That might be a new career move. I might just give up on podcasting and do that. Just yell. Have just a thing I stand at and yell it all day. That's amazing.
I can do that.
Hey, Kevin Brennan, we have something for you. It's perfect.
You need the word of tan, you see.
How is Cabby locked up in Riley's
Yeah,
home?
he's running around, no problem.
Oh, yeah, Cabby's locked up at this time. But buckle up for Riley's still pervy talk.
Because I make no money, so I couldn't have tax fraud. Now, with you, my dear doctor, I would like to lecture you in my hot tub. Of course, I don't have a hot tub, but if I had one, I'd have you in there.
Exactly.
Now, I would be doing anal and things of this nature to you.
Riley won't let us come over to his house?
No, my dear. Because you and the whole Stern group, you say things that are mean, and things of that nature. That nature.
I love that.
Yes, my love.
My tongue is for lecturing and licking puss.
It is. It is. And I have less teeth, so my tongue is easy access. He doesn't have what?
I mean, it's like he doesn't have game, but also has game at the same time. It's like this very weird dichotomy.
I'm telling you, it's the tone of his. So I was trying to, introduce another skirt to the equation because I think it's just the tone of his voice. And sometimes,
DJ Electra would be just sliding off of her chair.
I mean, she is wherever she's in danger if she's listening. Don't listen, Electra.
My love. My dear, my love.
And do you feel they're with you right now?
Oh, I feel that
He's talking about his parents. They're dead.
Oh, okay.
they approve. I'm sitting here.
I'd like you to feel me right now.
36 stories up with a beautiful woman. My daddy certainly would approve.
Suck my dick.
We're getting a little bit into some Weinstein territory here. A little bit of the Weinstein territory. Oh,
yeah, she likes it.
I like you.
Well, then never mind. Never mind. This is a lady who wants it. This is a Lolita, a Dr. Lolita, MD.
Yeah.
Then he sees he's not getting into her pants, so he starts talking about how he was very close to Martin Luther King.
Oh, my
You got to put
God.
on he says, I haven't sold her enough yet.
Look, fuck this alien crap. I'm going to make up some stories about Martin Luther King.
Yeah, so he's got to try some other stuff.
What were your feelings about Dr. Martin Luther King?
I thought he was a great and noble man. Nonetheless, after the Selma March, where they sick dogs on me and shot me with hoses and beat me in the head with truncheons, I decided to leave him. Because I said, I'm only going to cause you problems because I don't like nobody whipping my ass. And I don't have to...
The Riley Martin movie is like Martin Luther King's best friend. He's like, you don't go, Riley. And Riley's like, I gotta go. I'm not going to sit here and get my ass kicked. I'm going to go be a bare-knuckle fighter. This thing is like...
Well, I mean, obviously it's bullshit, but still, it's like, what is he trying to convey that his role was with Martin Luther King? Was he Martin Luther King's bodyguard? Was he a spiritual advisor?
He was too Malcolm X for Martin Luther. You know what I'm saying? He's like, this movement, I'm too tough for it. I can't take the Selma truncheon. What the hell's a truncheon?
I've never heard that word.
I was beat by a fictional object called a truncheon. We're chasing snipes. We're chasing snipes. I was hit by a truncheon. You understand? The horrors of racism in this country.
I told my friend Marty, that's Marty Luther King, I can't be your friend no more because I got bit by a dog.
Rosa Parks was blowing me, and I sent her over to the mountain to blow him. We're high-fiving while she's blowing us both. I'm like, we will get you in the back of the bus. Hey. All right, that may have gone too far.
Take that. And so he said,
Electra, this is why you're good here. I stop stuff like that because I can look over. I'm like, oh, she won't like this.
It would probably be better than Riley. If you went and say, maybe hooked up with, say, Malcolm X, maybe.
Did you know Malcolm X?
I met him, but I did not hook up with him. I am not Islam, so to speak.
I am not Islam.
I am not Islam.
I am not Catholicism.
I am... Riley, I am also
not Christianity.
Islam.
I am not voodoo. I am
it's
like
voodoo.
it sounds like the beginning of like a Nike commercial, and at the end it'll be like, I am warrior. And then it's like LeBron James drinking a Gatorade. The end.
Oh, wait. We need to make, like, a bumper that just says, like, with a straight face, I am not Scientology.
No.
I am not Xenu.
Those people are crazy. I am not Xenu would be fun. Now that one I'm on board for. I am not Xenu. Okay, I like that whole religious line. I am not. Yeah, I am not the Spirit. I'm not
I
the
am
Holy
not
Spirit.
Jesus.
No, that one's. Everyone, that's what that.
Jesus.
We don't make the obvious ones. We make the weird ones. I am not John the Baptist. People are like, oh yeah. I guess he wouldn't be. I guess he wouldn't be, would he? No.
The less, Dr. King told me. He said, I told him, I said, well, I'm not Islam. He said, let me tell you something. I preach.
I see Dylan saying some pretty funny stuff, but it's not appearing on our screen. And Dylan, that's not my fault. I put that in the charge of
I'm sorry.
El Beardo No Steako over there.
I rely on the women to do this.
Yes.
Malcolm XXY.
Ladies, if you're out there, can you please download animes, create a character, put a cool shirt on, create some persona and have a little riz, which means charisma, and then get up here and press our buttons. Thank you.
Gummy.
No. Is it Gummy? Is Gummy a woman? Am I learning this right now?
It can be.
Okay. Well, I like that kind of woman. I like. All right, here we go. But Dylan, that's his fault.
Peace and nonviolence.
He hates you.
How far do you think I would get if there were no Malcolm X's?
Right.
Do you understand?
I do.
So he is just as...
Do you understand?
Now, he's claiming to actually have sat and talked with Martin Luther King on a one-on-one basis.
No, she's claiming that she...
Brother Martin, what are you gonna do when you leave the church of the getting people the equal rights? What we're doing here is God's work. Where are you going?
Oh, my dearest friend Riley.
I'm going to meet Tan. What? What is a tan?
Oh, it's a long road to Tan and Biavia.
What if, like,
to find the screed?
I got one. What if, like, this all happened before that big speech, and Riley's like, I have a mountain to climb to Tan. And then he's like, oh, that's a good visionary. That's a good speech. I'm going to steal that.
It's like a montage of him also meeting Abraham Lincoln and being like,
but Riley was like, I'm going to meet Tan at the mountaintop. He may not be there, but we will meet in the field by the mountaintop. He's like, well, I'm just going to take that first part.
Mr. Lincoln, 20 years ago, I met an alien named Tan. Riley, I like the way you phrased that. All right.
I think we should probably quit with this now.
No, I'm going to keep going on.
No.
She understands him.
But he's actually saying, Martin told me.
This reminds me of the time I spoke with the Easter Bunny.
Here's Riley having something about hot sex with a shrink. So I think this is where
Here we go, folks. Here we go. That's right. That's not professional.
Makes his final move. Here we go.
I have something for you.
You do?
This is the sacred headband of the Seminole.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And the Cherokee nations.
Thank you.
So, essentially, you are now a Cherokee princess.
Wow.
Secondly,
That's hot.
secondly, you are kindred to me, whom they call a shaman.
Thank you.
Certainly.
I really do appreciate
though
that.
we are not so close, until we could not say have hot sex or something.
There you
Not
go.
just
Slip that
sex.
one in.
Hey-oh! We got to listen to that whole thing again because he said a word so pervy. He's like, we got to listen.
You are now a Cherokee princess.
Wow.
Secondly,
Cherokee princess. Cherokee bride.
That's hot.
That's hot. What the fuck?
Secondly, you are kindred to me, whom they call a shaman.
Who they call a shaman. If that is not some cult shit, holy cow. You are kindred to me, who has been called a shaman. Now get on these balls and don't get off until I squirt. That's what he's asking for, right?
Get on these balls.
Service the royal testicles.
Certainly.
Right there.
Certainly.
Everyone, we got to listen to this certainly one more time, because I do believe it is the most sensuous certainly that has ever been uttered out of a human's mouth. This is my vote for the sexiest certainly. Go out there in the world and find your vote for the sexiest certainty and submit it here, and we'll have a sexiest certainty contest. Very confusing.
Runner up is Bella Lugosi from Ed Wood. Can I have your autograph? Certainly.
Certainly. Oh, that one's good. See, we already have two.
Yeah,
we have 2 entries. Holy shit. But this one, listen to Riley Martin thinking he's about to get some psychology puss.
All a shaman. Certainly.
I really do.
Though we are not so close. Until we could not say have hot sex or something.
There you go. Put that one in there, right?
Yeah, I had to.
Let's all laugh uncomfortably after that, and if she doesn't laugh, that means that's consent. Laughter is consent, and if she doesn't laugh, consent. He's totally. Do you see him like molding and shaping her towards a love she will not be able to escape, otherwise known as grooming? You see this?
I mean, it's obvious, but it's also very remarkable in that, like, I'm wondering how an educated woman would fall for this bullshit.
Riley can smell an open garage from a mile away.
Yeah, but we learn. You know what? Yeah, I need to think about it, but
I smell a granny house.
I have kind of a story in my life where I lied to a psychologist for personal gain once, and I totally
told him you were
her.
Straight.
I'm going to tell you off the air. You're going to find it funny.
Oh, well, you can't tease the audience like that.
Well, I gotta think about whether or not it's something I can tell on the air. All statutes of limitations have passed.
What if we put you behind everything?
Okay.
Now you're not on air, but you can still tell the story.
Okay. One time I you know what? No, let me formulate it first.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I
thought
might
you were actually going to one time at band camp me, so
I might be able to do it before the end of the show, but like I want to cut out all the fat of the story. So hold on.
Oh yes, please. We don't like fat here. Thank you.
Okay.
He is quite taken with that shrink.
It's all about getting laid. Every one of us guys.
With presents and everything.
And he is laying everything. He goes, look.
It's even more bizarre. No, it's even more like he's saying that's what I lied to a psychologist about. Okay, I think I got the story down. Okay, let me think about it here. All right.
He had to think about the legal.
Yeah, I did. I did. Okay, so when I was like, man, I think I was about 20 or so, I applied for a job at a school. Okay, it's just a weird thing because if you were an employee of the school, you could get a discount on your tuition, all right? But the only job that I could find was, or that I was qualified for, was for the police department on the campus.
Narc.
All right. So I wasn't a cop, but I still was working for the police department, so I had to go through all of the procedures, like all of the psychological exams that a cop would have to go through. But I really wanted this job because I wanted help paying for my tuition.
Also hide your gayness.
Yes.
If you're a cop, you know.
So I had to take all these tests, and then they said the final thing is you actually have to go and sit with a psychologist to get this examination for the job.
Yeah.
And I was so nervous because I thought to myself, I know I'm fucking weird and crazy, and I know I could creep people out if I don't keep it in check. So I really put a lot of pressure on myself to like be good during the psychological exam. So I go to the exam, and when I walk in, I notice that she has her diploma up on the wall, and it said that she majored in psychology and minored in business administration. I had no intention of either of those majors, but at one point she says, so why do you want this job? And I said, well, I really want to get an education, blah, 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 you know? And she goes, really? What do you think about majoring in? And I said, you know, I've really thought hard about it, and I think I'm going to major in psychology and get a minor in business administration. And she said, oh, that's what I did. And I was like, no, really? And she's like, yes. And I got the job.
Did you plow her? Did you get in that thing?
I did not. But here's the funny thing. I went home, and my dad asked me because he knew I was worried about it. And he was like, how'd the interview thing go? And I was like, I did something a little weird today. Let me ask you what you think. And I told him the whole story, and my dad just went, do what you need to do. And I was
in
like,
the old
okay.
days, yeah, what we would call what you did would be the Jay Leno. That's the old Jay Leno doing something sort of shady and sneaky to get ahead. But it's okay because then you get the Tonight Show for 20 years. And you get a bunch of cars, and then your face catches on fire.
I saved a lot of money with that job. Tim 422, Fago Pop is number 1.
So, folks, the lesson there is lie to your psychologist or bring him a headband. Either one works. Either one works. Hey, Luigi, if you would have brought a headband, you would have got a raise with that job. I'm just saying.
No, Josh from Jersey, I wasn't really. I was just trying to figure out how to frame the story right. I was lying about the statute of limitations. I was kidding. But thank you for worrying about me.
The person is dissolved in acid and gone by now. We're good.
Yes.
Right,
Look, man.
Then I had sex with
Yeah, that's actually acid. That's why your penis is so misshapen.
the head shaman.
And it tastes
You are kindred.
It is acidic. I've told you that many times. Penis a little too acidic for me.
To me now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the head vampire, and I'm taking you for my bride.
No matter how
Look at
crazy
here.
we are, how nutty we are, it's all about pussy.
Right, forget for 2 minutes that I'm crazy talking about alien spaceships. I'm feeling an attraction to you, and I'm the head muckety muck out there at the reservation.
Right.
Here, I got something
see.
for you.
I'm going to put this in human language.
Are you like me, and then anytime someone says I'm the head of anything, you automatically want to fill in the head F word at the Playgirl Mansion? That's what I always think of because of Richard Christie.
Yeah, I'm also a 12-year-old boy.
Anytime someone says I'm the head, immediately I hear Richard Christie's voice going, F word at the Playgirl Mansion.
It just never gets better than the sort of fart level humor that we enjoyed when we were young. It just never does.
You ever had Fago Pop?
Waiting for it too. Waiting decades for it too. At some point, I'm chasing that dragon. Something's gonna be just as funny. Oh, maybe there for a second. Louis C.K. maybe. Oh, that movie Inside by Bo Burnham. Just a taste of something amazing, and then it's gone, and I'm old again. Oh, no. What were you saying?
You
Record call.
You ever had Fago?
I got one on my show right now.
It's terrible.
You walked right into that one, baby. Right in the bus on that one, baby. All right, here we go.
Language for you. I'm going to fuck your brains out.
Some people think it's a headband, but you can use it as that.
Yeah.
I'm the head shaman.
What if he dosed that headband with acid when he gave it to you? That would be,
I don't know that. We don't know that he didn't.
No. Kids, don't do that at home. No, that's save your drugs. Don't give them away. I always was like, who is giving away all these drugs? Why are they spiking things? Keep your drugs, kids. Don't do them.
Hey, this woman didn't have a very good ending. You be the judge. You draw your own conclusion.
I will.
Hey, John, you're in Warren, New Jersey, and you're on the air.
Listen to Riley.
They played that song. It's copyright, but you remember the song, ooh, wee, ooh, sweet thing, how about a little poontang? You remember that song?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And I think I actually even have that on a playlist because that was Johnny Knoxville's cousin.
It was, yeah. He was
Roger
awesome.
Allen Wade.
Yes.
Yes.
It was kind of like, you know that guy that came into country music that everyone liked that was like
No.
that? I was like, neither do I. I know no one's names, but I know there was a guy in country music, Chris something. Stapleton, maybe? Chris Stapleton?
I'll have to take your word for it.
He's like a crossover artist. I saw him with Eminem. That's how I saw him
I
once
know
or something.
nothing of country music.
And
know
I'm
Johnny
like, that's
Cash.
that's like that guy's cousin that was on Howard Stern show that goes, ooh, wee, ooh, sweet thing, how about a little bootang. I love that. I love that guy. Thank you. Oh, people are loving my impression.
He also did the if you're going to be dumb, you got to be smart, which is a great song.
Got to be smart.
The other night on Monday, and I was laughing my ass off. The guy is so.
I said, if you're going to be dumb, you got to be smart. If you're gonna be dumb, you got to be tough.
Yeah, if you gotta be tough.
Fascinating.
You see how I just say things to move on?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, he's good.
I was busted right there. Oh, pants down in front of everyone.
Yeah.
Look at my thickness. Look how thick it is. No head.
What?
That was cut off as a baby. I have no choice there. Thanks, Mom. I said my pants were down.
Oh.
And everyone's just staring at my cock.
See, I did it to you.
Well, now your pants are down. You want a sword fight?
You need to give him a regular show.
Yeah, I've gotten so much email, and for a while I think it's like Riley sending me the email, but...
no, it can't be all Riley.
It's all like everybody wants Riley to have his own show. Here's Riley. Now he's telling the shrink he's going to take her to another planet. He's doing everything to
Now
get
he's got to
Oh,
take her to
my
outer space. He
God.
still hasn't closed the deal.
So what will
Notice he
happen
didn't
to
put this
people
one
like
up.
you and I, Riley? Where will we
no.
go?
Well, I'll tell you where we're going, honey.
I'm taking you.
You go.
Because you will go with me
I will?
to another planet.
You promise?
Yes.
You're taking me?
Some people, logistically, we cannot take the entire human race.
Pleasure
Anyone
planet.
who has one of these symbols.
Uh-oh. I got one of
Still
those.
drawing the symbols. Did you keep yours?
I told Riley.
I got a new saying, by the way. ABS. Always be symbolin'. Riley's in the middle of pumping her from behind. He's like, I need to get you. This will go on your symbol. The shape I make with the seed on your back will go on your symbol.
Riley, I threw mine in the garbage, and he had a look
That's what mine looks like, by the way. Just a bunch of seed. On it.
of horror on his
I
face.
know.
Like he was just horrified that I had taken his symbol that he had drawn and
And
gotten rid
really,
of it.
these look like the scribblings you used to do in elementary school.
Automatically has passage. I cannot stop that.
Oh, then you got to give me my ticket. You promised me, Riley.
You get your ticket.
Yeah,
big
yeah,
boy.
my
whatever.
ticket. Okay.
And,
Take your top off.
Then
I got my headband. I want my ticket too.
cool.
I'm willing to,
You know, nothing is for free.
Yeah, I'm willing to take you to Saturn, but you're going to have to tongue my ass once we're there.
Uranus would have been better right there. But I started thinking about this concept. Luigi, it's been right under our nose the whole time. He's selling symbols. These symbols are seats to save humanity. He is, and he's like a hippie, but he is using full capitalism to save the human race. If you can pay for a ticket through him, you get out. That doesn't seem like the fairest way to do it. That seems like a real sort of evil way to do it and control who you want in. Think about that. He's selling seats.
Let me make
to
sense.
The future.
Let me make sense of this for you, though.
We can't make sense of it, but
He's a lying retard.
Well, yes, no, I agree with that, but we all just kind of nod past this part. I'm saying, hold on, everyone, slow down. Let's look at this zoo animal. I know it's boring, but he's saying, buy a ticket for me, not because you're a good person or you save lives,
and suck my cock.
or that, yeah. I mean, but buy this from me, and you're on. Not whether. I mean, what's your name? Stalin, Hitler, Mao. You got $40?
Whatever.
Come on board. Come on board. Jared.
I see you back there. You tried to get in without sucking my cock.
Yeah. Oh, Jared, did you bring some Subway for everyone? Come on board. I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm taking you to a little town known as Cock.
As what?
Let's see, I have two more.
I don't know. The Sirius satellite radio popped out right there.
They are listening, and
She's not.
Don't you remember Sirius satellite radio when it would signal just pop away?
Oh yeah.
Because you went under a wire.
Under a
Not
fucking
even-
cloud.
Not even a bridge.
Yeah.
Just go under a tiny wire and just goes out.
yeah.
Like, motherfucker.
The usual shrink, is she?
no.
We probably subjected ourselves to so much radiation.
Oh, yeah. We're like, oh, satellite, hit me. Oh, direct satellite ray. Yay! I can hear Baba Booey. They'll call us the Baba Booey cancer. We all die of satellite rays 20 years early, and it started in their teeth. They hate it.
My concept, when I thought about this show and putting it together, I thought about like a real psychiatric session, like where you'd say to Riley, look, man, you know, you're delusional. Things aren't going well in your life. Let's get down to it. But I think he won her over.
She's following him across the country now, I think.
Maybe this is the way a clinical psychologist deals with a crazy person. Like, you got to buy into the world to get them to open up. Maybe. I don't know. What do I know?
You must know what their seed tastes like.
Here's Riley.
To really understand someone, you need to know what their poop smells like and what their seed tastes like. That's what I tell my psychiatrist. In whatever order you want. Whatever order makes you comfortable. But maybe both at the same time. We can just get that done in one session.
Yep.
Damn.
I have no friends.
He's saying he's not crazy.
I don't consider you crazy.
Oh, here she is saying it.
See, we got to close down this session.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good point to stop and tell you a little about Dr. Leslie Armstrong. It was never proven exactly how she dies, but this call is on April 4th, 2006. In June 5th, 2007, so 1 year, 2 months later, she's dead. She was 50. She struggled with drugs, alcohol, apparently, and was more or less a counselor. When Stieg Langford reported the news of her death on the show, he said something along the lines of, "We're unsure of the doctor part." And that's basically all you can find about her on Reddit or anywhere on the old Howard Stern pages, except on Mark's Friggin that said she was there and that she did this interview. And Riley is like one of her bigger interviews she did, so she was sort of this forgotten character. Do you remember, Luigi, when they would do the bit, the Howard's Museum bit, where they would pick the most obscure characters, or Halloween Party, where they come as like the most obscure Howard Stern characters? Like, I'm coming as Sibian or Sibon.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like, if you said, I'm coming as Dr. Leslie Armstrong, that's a winner, baby. That's is going to get you a prize.
Yeah, the Howard Con is how I remember it.
Yes.
They would say, yeah, you come as the deepest cut, basically.
Yes.
That's funny.
The most random character that you can think of.
So did they market her as a doctor and then found out later that she was possibly not one?
This is I put this one on Baba Booey. Not doing any research, going
Madonna's sister. Remember Madonna's sister?
Madonna's sister. Howard. And then when it blows up, she's like, I don't know, boss. It was probably Sal. I don't know. Fucking Gary.
Oh,
but we got
that's a really good one now that I think about it. Madonna's sister would be a good one for this show.
Mm-hmm. We got the pear character with lovey-dovey eyes blowing red hearts in the air.
Thank you, Delta Zero. Right back at you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Delta. All right, back to the tape here. Delta's the best.
I don't consider you crazy. I mean, I really don't.
Oh, thank you. I think I'm going to be in your pants.
I don't consider you a doctor.
You know.
Oh, boy.
I don't consider you crazy. I mean, I really don't.
You're not crazy, but my pussy's crazy for you.
Many people would probably think, who is this person? He's out of his mind. He's dreamed this up.
Oh, no.
But, you know, there's been a lot of sort of metaphysical things that have happened in my life that I know are not coincidences.
Oh, no.
And the more I tap into that energy and the more I'm open and available to it, the more it becomes available to me.
Yes, of course. The knowledge of the universe is free unto all.
Yes, it is.
He's like, don't oversell. You got the sale.
Exactly.
You can only blow the sale now.
I do wonder, like, what goes on in the head of a grifter like Riley when she says metaphysical things have happened that are not coincidence. You just see like big old light bulbs, like Vegas lights going off on his head, like she's in.
It's like that Jersey lady psychic with the helmet hair when she's like, I see an M, and the lady goes, Mike, my daddy died, and she's like,
that's right,
jackpot.
Yes.
Jackpot.
Yeah, he's like, what? You believe me? Yeah.
You know, this is awful.
Riley's going to go, I consider you nuts.
Riley is left unchanged.
Wouldn't it be great if the psychologist gets locked up?
Hello?
Hi, this is...
Oh, we got a evil David Letterman, Riley Martin prank call. This one's a top 25, I think, of all time. So buckle in.
Oh, man.
Evil Dave Letterman was so good at riffing. But here we go.
I don't know about that.
Well, no, he was so good he was bad, you know, like he couldn't pronounce things and fuck things up, and it was amazing.
He was entertaining as when riffing. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
This is Riley Martin there, please?
This is he.
Hi, this is Dave. How you doing?
Dave.
Dave Letterman. Listen, I heard your show on Sirius Monday night, and I thought it was a hoot. And you're an amazing...
Okay, hold him up, Dave.
Yeah.
This is Dave Letterman.
Yes.
How did you get this number?
From Paul Schaefer.
Okay.
And I just want to know you're an amazing talent.
Oh, makes sense. No, nothing to see here. Move on. Next one.
And if we can, I'd love to do some things with you. And the deal is, Paul Schaefer has also been abducted.
A lot of people have over time.
You know Paul Schaefer, right?
I believe that he is your sidekick.
Yeah.
He has my phone number.
100% believes it's Letterman right now, right?
Yes.
Like 100%. Okay.
He claims he was butt fucked by a Martian.
Oh no. All right. Well, might have just lost it right there. Butt fucked by a Martian. Let's listen to that again. Should have been the title of this thing, but I couldn't put that on the screen.
A lot of people have.
Kids may be watching.
Hey, Casey. So, I mean, just imagine that I call you. You don't know me, and you say, "How'd you get this number?" And then I say, Ricardo Montalban gave me your number. And you go, okay.
Okay. That makes sense. Now I'm going to have to figure out how Ricardo got it, but that's not your problem.
That's for another day.
Yeah, no. You've handed the baton. Now I got to chase that down. It's my job as a reporter.
Ricardo. You know Paul Schaefer, right?
Oh, by the way, I started listening to the Decay stuff.
Yeah.
And yes, they go far back into the Decay history before we get to where George becomes the announcer. So the first episode is not like George, the announcer of the show. Oh no, we'll have, I don't know, like 10 shows maybe of stuff before George joins the show. Wow. There is so much shit of them fucking with George. They interviewed George in the late, or like 92 or 93, like really early on. And so George was always like sort of part of the team. He just, wasn't official. Yeah.
He's
so
always a good sport.
Always around. Yeah, he was always around. And then they were always fucking with him, and he always took it well, And so, but all those videos, remember when he was at Star Trek conventions talking about the Star Trek cruise? All that shit happens before he becomes the announcer.
Yeah.
And so,
I guess I didn't realize that he had involvement with the show. I realize calling it involvement is probably not the right word, but just coverage by the show.
Yeah, no, he got interviewed.
Yeah, that's funny.
On the show in studio with Howard. And so,
really?
Yeah, we'll play all that.
All right.
Yeah, we'll play all of it, baby. It's one of my, I love Bigfoot. I love all these, but Decay one is really fun. And then I started sniffing around JD and Sal too, and I'm like, God damn. So those are both fun too. So we got a lot of fun things coming forward as long as Sirius keeps playing ball with us.
Believe that he is your sidekick.
Yeah. He claims he was butt fucked by a Martian.
Yeah.
By the way, you've got a very sexy voice. I just want to say that right now. Do you mind if I pleasure myself to your voice?
We'll do so.
All right. How did it all start?
My experiences started when I was 7.
Okay.
That's
is
hilarious.
He still on board? Does he still think this is Letterman right now?
No, but I would say the butt fucking thing got him off there. But here's how Riley's bullshit works. He's programmed this speech. When I was 7 in the great summer of Scorpion Moon. Like, he has this speech that he does every single time. So you can tell he goes, oh, this is bullshit. But let me just kick into who's on first, what's on second. I don't know.
Do you mind if I pleasure myself?
Somebody's going to hear this. It was 1957 at the Bog Valley Swamp.
But you can,
but
you can
I was
absolutely
tending to the chicken coop when I.
Yeah, but you can hear like the I don't care as much in it.
Yeah.
He's like, what is this? I'm just gonna say this because this is my script, but I'm not really liking how this sales are going. You know?
Yourself to your voice?
We'll do so.
All right. How did it all start?
My experiences started when I was 7 years old, man.
Right.
And ultimately, I'm sure that my experiences happened at that time so that I would one day meet stupid motherfuckers like you.
Yeah.
And then
Hey, Riley was setting us up.
be awakened out of a nice sleep after having
I'd be
been
moaning. If I was Evil Dave, like, while Riley's talking.
You stupid motherfucker.
to the night.
Riley was great for pulling the stupid motherfucker out of nowhere. He hit you over the head with it.
Working on my symbols.
You know,
by some fucking idiot who is wasting my valuable time.
just like a black guy to sleep past noon, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And it's just like
I'm going to come.
it's just like a shit-eating redneck to call a black guy.
Yeah, all right.
Take care,
Wait a minute. Fuck you. All right.
That is amazing. And by the way, I'm stealing it. I'm just telling you right now. Hey, wait a minute. Fuck you. That's how I'm ending the show. That is my new way to end any other a show I'm on. So,
I want to end a work call that way. Excuse me. Wait. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yes, sir?
Fine. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
It's a great one.
How many alien poses can you take?
I got you, didn't I?
Yeah. Would you be willing to let Paul Schaefer dress up as a Martian and fuck you in your black ass?
Yeah. You cuck.
I think that's a fair question.
But fucking cocksucker.
Yeah.
I hope that we shall meet whoever is making this call, because I will rip you another asshole, you cocksucker.
What does alien semen taste like?
Hey now.
Bye-bye.
How about a butt cock?
Bukkake. I'm sure that word was bukkake.
Yeah, maybe that's what he was.
Did you see I had Riley face swap as Casper in this one?
Which one? Where? Oh.
Yeah. No, I had him face swap with John Cena. Look at him.
Buttcock.
Hey-oh. All right.
Sorry, I'm gonna be thinking about buttcock.
Well, she's not here, so you gotta do it for me. Call 15, not 115. Call 15. Yeah.
In the books.
In the box. All right. Riley Martin on Meet the Very Unprofessional Horny Shrink. Dr. Leslie Armstrong, dead 1 year later, probably of crabs. Riley, pimp game is strong. She feels it. We learned Tan is 10,000 years old. We learned Riley is kindred to a shaman, cult leader. We learned that hot sex. I mean, have we seen enough now to know he is a cult leader? I mean, he's just a failed cult leader.
You know what's funny is I don't think I ever picked up on that when I was listening the first time. Like now I realize he really was like he had his wife. He was nomadic. To some extent,
he collected white people.
Yeah, to some extent, it makes me think. Did you ever watch the show Big Love? Did you ever watch it? It was about.
I like vagina. No, I like vagina.
It was about these Mormons and.
Okay. Oh, I did watch that show. Yes.
Yeah, but then there was an evil Mormon group, and they were nomadic. They drove around in a van, and they looked like they look like the Catalano mutants, and and that's what
don't you say that about Joey Catalano? He's a nice man.
I'm starting to think. Have you seen the video?
We talked about it we were the first ones to talk about it.
That's true. That is true. I'm
ever since I saw the first video, I have been endeavoring to be a confident lover. It's just hard for me. What do you want me to do?
Do you know no one picked up? I mean, if you haven't listened to Tukey Soup, yes, I was on the show, and no one picked up on the confident lover line. And when I laughed at that,
because they're not confident.
Everyone was like, "What are you laughing at?" Tukey literally goes, "What?" And I said, that was the one line I heard before I got here. And I said, here's what she's trying to say. And it fucking killed. Like, everyone started laughing.
Nice.
But no one picked up on it. Nobody.
My balls were itching last night for a reason. They were doing our stuff.
God.
Riley.
All right, so are we ready for... There was a couple other things. They don't really matter. We hear it for Call 16. I use pain.
Ah, interesting. Hey, this is an interesting idea from Hulkamania. The Evil Dave when he's trying to record the promos that he can't read.
Oh, those are amazing. Yeah.
That could be a good show, too.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty funny.
Sorry, all Yanni. Yeah,
That's
Evil
all right.
Dave stuff is amazing. I love Evil Dave. I do have like 10 hours of Evil Dave. We could do.
Oh, when they played the joke on him to do the public service announcements.
He got mad at that. I remember.
He was mad for a little bit. He got over it though. He was like, "Hey, wait a minute," and Benji was just laughing.
Yeah, Benji was laughing. Then Benji picked up a pen. All right, everyone. I use pen. Call number 16 coming right at you.
Man, I'm curious how this is going to work its way into the conversation.
Martin is pissed at Robin.
I use pen.
For making fun of his symbols.
Right, what he said right there was Riley's mad at Robin for making fun of his symbols in the last call.
Here's a voicemail. I think you'll enjoy this.
This is Riley Martin, author of the book The Coming of Pan. I want to leave a message for Robin. She knows that I love her, but I heard her say a disparaging remark for the second time about my symbols. There's no greater gift I could have given to her. Okay, she got a lot of money. The bitch didn't pay a dime for not one symbol that she got. And therefore she wants to talk down on my symbols. I demand that she get the fuck out of the universal equation and send me my symbols back. I want them.
That was real weird, right? I demand that she get the fuck out of my...
This is like 2 beers before sloppy drunk.
Yeah. Let's slow that down and listen to that one more time.
He had his wits, but they were slowly fading away from him.
I'm throwing a penalty flag. We're going to need to review this.
That she get the fuck out of the universal equation and send me my symbols back. I want them back. Because from this moment forth, until she cleans this shit up, it will no longer be viable.
Universal equation?
And give everybody my love, man. Bye.
He's basically saying, I want you to die, Robin. Give me those back where you will be part of the unchosen and wiped out on the planet. Goodbye, my love.
I wonder what he'd think of you, who bought 2 symbols.
You wouldn't be happy with the cats, I'm sure. Your cats ate one. You don't deserve it. Honestly, I need one for each cat, though.
Thank you,
leave them behind.
Coach Denny Falcone. I appreciate that. Thank you.
What are you thinking him for?
He said, I was going to put it up. Great job on Toogie Soup. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Don't put that up.
I wasn't going to, you dick.
I'm just kidding. No, we're fans. Go ahead and follow the, how do you say that? 2K Soup? 2K Soup? 2K Soup. All right. Well, good. It sounds fun. Sounds
only
like a fun
listen
guy.
to episodes where Luigi's on.
Or don't.
So funny.
I did hear him say, by the way, because I was watching the great Luigi on the show, I did hear him say, how come you never invited me on the Howard Stern show? You invited me on the Bigfoot show, although
that's right. Yes,
although I would never do it. That was how he finished that sentence. So, I put you in a weird position. How do you answer that? Because, that's why we didn't ask you. We know you wouldn't do it.
Well, you know what's funny? I think he would, because Rocco was a
I don't
huge
want you to be a
Howard Stern
whore
fan.
on. Yeah,
but I wouldn't. Yeah, but I'd rather use Tukey for werewolves.
I just feel I wouldn't be a fan of his much anymore if he went on a show like ours. It's much like I hate the women that I date.
Yeah, no.
What kind of choice are you making?
Enough, I do understand that point of view.
Yeah, you're just what's wrong with you?
If you like me, you have issues with your
you
judgment.
failed. You failed. I'm living with a failure. Thank you.
Riley Martin, of course, who is this guy who believes in aliens. And
You really believe he believes?
No. And he's
got a good act, though.
Yeah, he's got an act. And he came in one time and he says, listen, I have symbols, and anyone who has one of the symbols, when the world blows up, you're going to be able to get on this spaceship. It's your ticket onto the mothership. So he spent some considerable time, 5 minutes, drawing these symbols, which look like something you might have done in the 2nd grade. He draws a circle, and he has little symbols in them, but they're really crude. And he handed Robin, and I don't know who else, but I got one. And, of course, after he left, I threw it in the garbage. So I assume you did the same thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't know where this symbol was if my life depended on it.
Yeah, somehow we're going to take our chances without the symbol. And, we're going to feel like real jackasses if the world explodes one day.
And we need a symbol.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
I mean, how are you going to show the aliens this? Like, are they going to scan everyone for the symbol?
Are you supposed to take the symbol everywhere with you? Because suppose it happens to you at work, and you have your symbol at home.
Get him on the phone. Let's walk through the symbol.
He asks a good question, and it's funny that I don't think he ever addressed it. He says that you're supposed to just simply have it when the aliens come, but was there a protocol for keeping it on you? Were you supposed to have in your wallet, at all times of the day?
Yeah. Then you meet at gate double G. I mean, yes, there is no fucking plan. This is not real.
I understand that.
Why would you start doing the logistics of it?
I'm saying, did he preach any sort of protocol about it? It's all bullshit. We know that. I'm just saying, what was his story on it?
I'm going to be handing out beepers with this symbol. When you get the beep and it says 59009, and you turn it over and you read boobs, it's time to go.
This will be your entrance into the intergalactic airing of Price is Right, in which we will play Plinko for you to earn your right to the mothership. I'm just saying what the story was. What was the story behind the protocol, or whatever you want to call it? Behind
Riley promises them all pagers. They get little calculators. Wait a second. This isn't going to get me anywhere. Boobs. You bastard. Got me with the boobs.
Full discussion with him before Blue Iris gets on the Sibian.
That's right. This is the day that Blue Iris got on the Sibian, everyone. What a day.
A momentous day.
Put it in my cunt. Hold on. Hold on.
I love the taste of ball juice.
Yes, you do.
I have 4 fingers of my wet cunt.
Yes.
I want you to ram your hard meat into my throbbing cunt. I think I'm gonna come. Am I making you hot? Would you like to smoke a little weed? Take your hands and grab your scrotum. I wanted to lick your ass pie. What size penis do you have?
There we go. A little Blue Iris. We love him. We miss you, Blue Iris, and your weird son. We miss him oh so much.
I can listen to Blue all day.
She really has got away with words.
Do you? Was it 3 weeks ago? I can't remember. What was the scenario where we played the clip that was a surprise clip? Oh, it was Artie leaving.
Yes.
And they said, here's what some whack packers have to say.
Yeah, she's like, Artie, don't leave. What if you ate my cunt or something like that?
Just Artie, you should just take some time and relax and eat some cunt.
Eat some cunts. Yeah, it's like your grandma saying, "Eat some cunts." The apple pie never really smells the same over at Grandma's house. Eat some cunts.
It was the first time I felt shocked by Blue Iris because I was not expecting it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She was a shockingly wonderful lady.
God,
I
miss her.
We may need to revisit Blue Iris, even though we got the full story. There might be more to tell, and we can just watch it over again. I could watch her son being berated by that guy that worked with Perry Caravello over and over again. I could just watch that on a loop. His nervous energy, it feeds me. It feeds me. All right, back to the show.
Riley's on line 19.
Thank you.
Riley's here.
Thank you, sir. Riley.
Hey, Howard.
Riley, you gave me these symbols, and I'm going to be up front with you. I saw them, and it looked like something someone would draw who was 9 years old. I threw it out as well, and Robin threw hers out. But here's the thing we don't get in your story.
Yeah, Blue Iris, she was not very selective. I've seen her porn. And it's
yeah.
disturbing.
Have you seen the pictures of this with her and Perry Caravello on the stage? Have you seen those?
Yeah.
I think I might have seen. Yeah. She just full on pulled his pants down, starts sucking his dick, and turns him around, eats his ass for a laugh. That's all that's all she did it for.
Grandmas are born to please. I mean, it's either hard candy or pants down, tongue and ass.
Hey, Joey. How are you, buddy?
Hey, what's up, Joey?
Oh,
It's
man.
our boy Joey C. and the Hizzy. He's got a big interview coming up with, what's his name? Adam.
Joey, we love you. We love you so much. Adam
you
Bush.
Know his name. Adam Bush, that's his name. I forget sometimes. Because I like it shaved.
Oh.
Oh my God!
That would be.
Well, technically, it should soon because they're gonna eventually hook Alexa up with the LLMs, with like the the voice chat stuff, and you'll be able to have, because you can kind of already do that. I looked into this for a really weird reason. I was gonna clone my dad's voice and then make a personality like my dad, and then talk to my dad. I thought that would be kind of an interesting way. Obviously, not to like replace the man that died, but to just. You can do that.
There was a Black Mirror episode about that.
No, I have not. The new season?
No, the first season.
Oh, the first season. I don't remember that in the first season. What episode is that?
Haley Atwell, the email service, and then they take the email service and upgrade it to robots.
I got to go back to the first season. I don't remember that. I just remember White Rabbit, that one, or White Christmas. That one's stuck in my head. I've never been able to shake that one.
Which one? Which one?
The one where John Hamm is like in control of the consciousness.
That one is so mind-bending and weird. Yeah.
When she's like, "I'm not gonna do anything for you. What is this place? I'm not doing." He's like, "All right, I'll see you in a month." And he like waits 30 seconds, and then he comes back, and he's like, she's frightened because had spent 30 days in a dark room. I don't like that. Don't like that. And then she just controls his lights. So her whole job is just turning on the light, turning off the light. That's her existence now. Don't like that.
Joey, it makes me very. I'm not going to put it up on the screen, but Joey, that makes me very happy to hear. I'm glad.
Why wouldn't you put it up on the screen?
He said he doesn't want someone to know it. All right.
All right. Oh, okay. Well, no one's watching our show. What are you doing? I enjoyed the wedding talk. Luigi loved what you guys did. Pissed my pants. Don't tell Rocco that. Listen, Joey, I love the fucking wedding. Anyone that can find joy in this fucking cruel world, God bless him. So, I love the wedding. And I'm a big Catalano fan. Everyone knows that. Have been for a long time. I'm OG.
So let's say I hold on to this symbol. The world, I don't know.
I'll fight you over that, Luigi. We'll fight over Joey.
Believe me, Joey made fans. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Joey got fans. And I'm happy to do it because it was just so much fun.
Joey, this is how you pop up. You just pop up like this and you do odd things that people find fucking hilarious, and the love will skyrocket. If you've strung together 3 or 4 of those type of things, do you have any other relatives that can get married?
What
do
if
you have a couple pets?
What if we threw ideas at you?
Do you have a couple squirrels in the neighborhood we can get hitched? I'm just saying.
You know
she
what?
knows how to make a good wedding.
Joey, I'm not kidding. I actually might have an idea that I think you might be interested in. Let's talk.
Prepare to fall asleep, Joey.
Yeah.
It's gonna put you to sleep. He has an idea. No, he's great ideas. What's your idea? Are you going to keep it for
No,
Joey
I'll
and
tell
not
him.
tell
I'll
us?
tell him later. No, I'll tell.
Oh, you Chad Zumocking us with this goddamn idea? How dare you?
I think he'll go for it because I think he'll like it.
All right. Well, just promise if you don't do it, you'll tell people.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. All right. You're better than Zumok on that. All right. Here we go. Let's get out of that universe and back into the Riley Martin.
I don't know what's going to happen to the world. You
We digress. Huh?
seem to know.
It's the word of the month over here.
The aliens come, and they are only going to take a few of us on their spaceship. They can't take the whole universe. So how am I supposed to show them my symbol, and should I carry my symbol?
What you just asked, Luigi. You're asking for process?
Yeah.
Howard just asked for process. Yeah, he asked it for boarding instructions. Here we go.
Interesting.
If you honestly lost your symbol, if there was a fire, there was a thief who broke in and stole your symbol, it would not change your status.
Oh!
Throwing the symbol away deliberately and then disparaging it indicates that
symbols have feelings. Did you know this?
No, but it came with the receipt, Howard. The receipt says you cannot throw this away.
They have emotions. I am so sorry my cat ate you, symbol. I apologize. That symbol must feel terrible. I gotta make it up to that symbol. How do I make it up to a symbol?
That you have grown so high and mighty until you do not need to fucking ride with me. And what have you. Nor will they, some more worthy person will be able to ride in the first place. No.
But wait a minute. You're saying that because we threw away the symbol, that it won't work anymore?
No, it won't work.
But what is the difference to an alien?
So you do need the physical ticket. That's
no, we know that.
Well, okay. Well, some people thought that you might just be able to go because you've been chosen to given a ticket. So you have to have the physical ticket.
How would they know? How would the aliens know?
Because you're marked once you buy one of these things as a total fucking
idiot.
Oh, got it.
Get a big eye on your forehead.
I'm so sorry. I should have known.
Whether I put it in a garbage receptacle or if I put it in a drawer, I've still lost it. I haven't.
Simply because you got so much money, you put your mind in a garbage receptacle. You put your spirit in it.
Hey, let me ask you something. We debate this all the time.
Now, you say you stay up making these. How many symbols have you given out? There won't be any room anyway.
Oh, please.
He's overbooked the flight. Riley, we're way overweight. We need some of these fat white women to be pushed out. Why is there so many fat white women, Riley?
Is there like a scanner that you have to scan? You have to scan the symbols somewhere? And who is in charge? Is he like an employee of the spaceship? These are the questions I'd be asking.
Is the whole species giant milk-faced white ladies? Why do they all look like soccer moms? Riley!
It takes him 5 minutes to make these symbols.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He gives them out by the truckload.
Why don't I send you a couple of uncolored symbols, and then you color them?
He's like you know what he is? He's the roadie for the Biavians that goes out and gets the roadies, or gets the band, the pretty girls. The Biavians is
funny.
a band, and he's the roadie, and he's like, you, come with me. Where are we going? Take the symbol. What does this mean? This means you're blowing the bass player.
Don't ask.
Yeah, he's going to be slapping that bass. You're going to be slapping the ball.
5 minutes.
Oh, you mean like what's that, paint by numbers?
By numbers?
Etch a sketch?
I don't give a damn how you do it. Why don't you do it?
Because I don't want to waste my day doing something stupid.
Oh, hey. What? Oh, this is Kismet. Joey C., if you're still here. God, he's probably not here. He just checks in. He comes in and out. But if you're still here, this is what I've been talking about. Symbols. Every time Joey C's on the air, he doodles. He has a piece of paper in front of him and he doodles. That picture for each show should be something. It should be a symbol, and you should sell it to people and tell them they'll be on a big ship one day. I just think your doodles could be your version of Riley's symbols. So that is why we're all here today, to tell Joey that.
Stupid.
Why do you color them, Riley?
Sell some people some bullshit, Joey.
If they don't need to be colored.
Right.
Right, so then you've got a lock on immortality, huh?
What do you use?
What if there was a thing available where he was doodling for a show and he had written Luigi Greenberg and he drew a bunch of robot stuff? Would you want that framed and signed by Joey C?
Yeah, I guess I would.
Yeah, thank you. Joey, you see what I'm saying?
You have made some money, and you want to disparage the small guy because you're so high.
I just think it's a waste of time.
Nothing can happen to your stupid ass.
What happened? Let me ask you something. What do you use? Pencils to...
Crayon.
Joey, you got to get a life. You're watching cartoons late at night. Watching Howard Stern. We've got to have a talk, man. There's got to be something better than this. Get back to broadcasting, my man. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you, Joey, for so much for being here.
Crayons? What do you use?
Pen and magic markers.
Joey, because of that speech, I'm so much more of a confident lover now. I would walk into a room, a little nervous, scared that maybe my performance wasn't going to be good enough. Maybe she'd be run through by a sports team of some kind, and I couldn't hack it. But when I heard that you could actually... make a vow to someone to be this confident lover. I thought, man, I'm going to put that 7 inches thickness right in her blood. Joey, you did that for me. You're watching cartoons. What is wrong with all of you?
All right, so how many magic markers
Thank you.
do you go through a week? And how many pens?
Well,
we missed the pans. God damn it. Hold on. We got to back up.
He gives them out by the truckload.
Why don't I send you a couple of uncolored symbols, and then you color them in 5 minutes?
Oh, you mean like what's that? Paint by numbers?
By numbers?
Etch a sketch.
I don't give a damn how you do it. Why don't you do it?
Riley,
because I don't want to waste my day doing something stupid.
Why do you color them, Riley, if they don't need to be colored?
Right.
Right. So then you've got a lock on immortality, huh?
What do you use?
Because you have made some money and you want to disparage the small guy because you're so high.
I just think it's a waste of time.
Nothing can happen to your stupid ass.
What happened? Let me ask you something. What do you use? Pencils to
crayons?
Crayons? What do you use?
Pen.
Okay, that's the context. What the fuck? Have you ever heard anyone say? Pen. I use pen.
I use pen.
Riley's good for one of these every show. Just what the
ass?
What happened? Let me ask you something. What do you use? Pencils to
crayons?
Crayons? What do you use?
Pen.
You use
magic markers. Pen.
I use on the ladies. I use pen too.
So how many magic markers do you go through a week, and how many pens?
Well, quite a few, Howard. In any case, the listeners can go to my website and look at some of the symbols.
Riley, tell me the truth.
That they are cartoons like you do.
Tell me the truth. You don't believe any of this shit, do you? I mean, this is some way for you to get
Because
some
you
money.
could tell us the exact date everything is going to happen then, and
right.
we would just
should you
line
continue to listen to me in the future, you can make your own assessment about the information I'm giving you and see if I got it off of a Cracker Jack box or something of that nature.
Good way,
It's such a, you point this out in your Skeptical Robot shows where like, oh, well, we'll just all be dead and then you can tell me I'm wrong.
Yep.
Right? Like there's no way to sort of counter a negative argument, right? And they trap you in that. They're like, oh, prove it. Here, I'll prove it to you when we're all dead. I'll prove it to you. What? How?
Yeah.
Or when we don't die, that's proof that it didn't happen. So I was right there too. And you're like, wait a second.
But the threat of vindication is sometimes enough to control people by saying, hey, you know what? You're going to question everything I say. You'll see. You'll be sorry. You know, that is enough to control people. Yeah.
How about this one? How about this doozy? God works in mysterious ways. How about that doozy? Same concept.
Times as you discern that, and I would appreciate it if you did not talk disparaging of my work simply because I do not talk disparaging of you. I love you, but I can't stand your fucking ass.
Riley, we just said you're the greatest broadcaster ever.
Yeah, we're thinking about giving you a full-time show.
Well, thank you. I love...
You mean the one he's already had? They forgot about? They forgot about it.
That still don't talk about...
Why do you think they forgot about him?
We're going to give you a full-time show. They already said they were going to do. Like, I think...
I see. Okay, I see what you're saying.
We've already listened to an episode that he did on Sirius. Or, you know, we didn't listen to the whole thing, but we already talked about it. So they're just like, hey, Riley, we're going to give you a show. Like,
okay.
You already gave me one. I'm surprised right there he wasn't like, wait a second. Did you already give me one? Yeah.
I'm on my show right now, motherfucker.
We're in week 3, you motherfucker.
But shit.
Well, Riley, I don't believe for a minute.
I mean, wonderful. My goodness, but I'm not. Look,
I don't believe for a minute.
Your ass appropriately.
I don't believe for a minute
on the works from the sky.
I don't believe for a minute that you believe that you were kidnapped by aliens.
Yeah.
But I gotta hand.
Riley like banks the win and then goes right back to victimhood, right? So he's like, you did me wrong, you did me wrong. No, we did this for you. All right, you did that for me. But you did me wrong, you did me wrong. So he like banks that win real quick, and then he's right back to where he was before in victimhood.
Who's that sound like? It's John. It's John 100%, where he says, I did so much, I did so much, I did. I mean, I guess it's kind of the opposite, but he's just like, I did so much, I did so much, I did so much. But you hurt me. You hurt me so bad. You hurt my feelings so bad. I'm the victim here. That's Riley.
It's that heel turn.
Hand it to you. The way you work that psychologist sounds like she wanted to screw your brains out.
Did you leave with her?
Did you get her?
No, I'm a married man.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I will flirt a bit, but I'm not going to burst a grape, man. As far as that is concerned.
Burst a grape?
A grape. Hey-o. We got a new way to say getting some poonan. I'm going to go burst a grape. It does give some imagery. There is some imagery there that I'm having a hard time with.
Ooh, I'm going to bust my grape.
I'm seeing the head more like a giant grape, and this is bursting. I don't like it. Shake it off. Shake it off, people. Here we go. Burst a grape.
I'm satisfied with my love.
I use pen. What do you use pen for? To burst a grape.
To burst my grape.
Yeah, it didn't sound that way to me.
Yeah, it sounded like you two were headed off to some hotel.
Hey, are you going to do the Dave Letterman show? I heard he called you.
Dave called.
Yeah.
And my goodness, he doesn't come up to be. In fact, it is an insult to idiots for him to try and do anything.
Here's Riley's symbol. Here's Riley's symbol. This is the one with the giant eyeball on top.
Let me see.
Yeah, I just Xeroxed it off the internet.
Hey, Riley, this is Artie. I believe you, man. Can I get a symbol?
Yeah, you can get a symbol, but the rest of you cheap bastards. If you want a symbol, go to the website and order it appropriately.
Do you sell the symbol?
Yeah, what do you think he's up to?
Did you sell these symbols?
Yeah, he sells salvation.
Hey.
Don't remind me, Robin.
Takes man hours to do.
Man hours.
Oh, my goodness.
You understand? It'll cost you less than it would if you went to McDonald's.
So I can always get another one whether you want me to have it or not.
What do you charge per symbol?
All right, what are you going to guess, Luigi, that they charge per symbol back when he was alive and he can make them? Keep in mind he's not dead.
I think I remember...
Different price for dead, you know?
Yeah, I think I remember them being $50.
It's a good guess. It's a good guess. Here we go. This is close. It's close. Close enough.
Go to the website and check it out.
Well, tell me. Yeah, what is it?
You ready?
Go ahead.
I don't know where you come up with this figure. $38.50.
$38.50.
Well, you understand this.
Man hour.
Shipping charge.
Man hour.
You understand.
Right, I'm not here to peddle anything to you. I just don't like you talking disparaging about my work.
I mean, look here.
By the way, no more symbols in the Riley Martin store. If you go to RileyMartin.com right now, no more symbols. So either they were real symbols, or he's just going to wait until we all forget. And he's going to, found 50 more.
No, he's going to return from the grave and deliver them himself to his followers.
Now maybe he's going to be like, oh, well, there was a file cabinet. Behind the file cabinet, I found a whole folder, 300 more. $100 each.
Not only that.
I understand that I'm beholding to you.
Worth every penny.
The possibility of a job and all of this.
Yeah.
Nonetheless.
There's only one idiot who would give you a job, and that's me.
There's only so much ass I will kiss.
Yeah.
And what have you. Do not speak disparaging of Riley's works because the people in the sky does not like that.
What are they going to do?
Ooh, that is some delusion right there. Do not speak ill of Riley's words because the people in the sky do not like that. Never said that about myself.
The extraterrestrial death ray will find your ass.
Sky people are just as sensitive as symbols. So sensitive.
What are they going to do? The people in the sky.
What are they going to do?
What are they going to do?
You ought to know.
You even said yourself they got Elmer Fudd heads.
You should know the 3850.
Man, I don't remember that.
He called them Elmer Fuddheads. They can't like him. He called him. He's fucking their ladies. He's punching them. He's beating them up. He's running around their spaceships with a beaver. The Biavians cannot like Riley Martin. Stories, if they are true as he says, he's an anti-hero, where the Biavians are sort of like the Empire. Anyway.
Includes a phone call with Riley where he gets to read your vibration.
Oh!
Second symbol, $35.
Wow.
Wait a
What do you
minute.
have?
My God.
He's a full-on con artist.
Whole family, Riley. Will that cover the whole family, the 3850?
One symbol.
Oh.
One symbol will cover
One symbol, people, that's big news. One symbol will cover the entire family. Not the dogs. Not the cats. Gonna have to buy separate. We have ones for $20 for them.
I just thought about it. There's
for
no
30.
reason why Riley shouldn't have his own episode of Skeptical Robot. We should do a crossover.
I mean, this shit's straight out of your territory there.
I don't know why I didn't think about it till now. But like we could just talk about stuff that wasn't on Howard Stern. And
Which
like
was a lot. He
talk
cooked
about
some
like
beans.
his website, piss
Fish
jugs.
and your immediate loved ones.
Well, you've never
that fits your show.
read our vibrations. What the hell?
Is this any different than Jerry Falwell praying for you? Seriously, I mean, and to defend Riley, is this any different than
Absolutely
Jerry Falwell
not.
saying he'll pray to Jesus for you?
If having a symbol makes you feel good, then it's worth the $38.50.
Well, let me tell you, Jerry Falwell doesn't even promise you this.
Gary's like, placebo, boff. It's a placebo effect, boff.
How about
I always loved Sour Shoes' impression of Gary. It was so much more Gary than Gary. But
that's why it would fool people. Because it was like, oh, that's so Gary. Why is Gary so Gary today?
But it was like
wine.
it had this, but it also had this weird dog-like panting quality to it, where it's like, hey, boff.
That nervous ADHD energy that Sour Shoes just had, yes.
So it's 9 o'clock and like he was. It was like this weird heavy breath and like quick breathing too. So fucking God, I miss Sour Shoes.
Still around.
Psychologist saying she goes, wow, I want one of those symbols.
Yeah, she's a lovely lady, and she can get a symbol providing she goes through the procedures.
So, in other words, you got absolutely nothing out of that session, right?
All right, so I just wanted to understand something. If I don't...
The procedures, I'd like to know what those are.
I don't have to carry the symbol with me as long as...
No, you do not.
All right,
you can
thank you.
reproduce it, you can put it on your T-shirt, you can make jewelry. You don't have to carry it with you.
What do you have to...
Well, now you don't have to carry it with you.
You part with it. Say, for instance, when I become famous, as I will...
Time's running out.
How old are you?
Yeah, right. The symbols will be priceless. And therefore, if you sold it with your money-grubbing ass, if you sold it, then you
so
can't
gradual.
ride, son. I could give you 100 more symbols.
Yeah, that hate is that... The hate for rich people, the hate for people with money, the haves and the have-nots.
Do we want to
really
say rich people? Do we want to make it maybe a little more narrow?
No, right now it's broad. It's just rich folk in general. Oh, these rich folk. Gets a little more narrow.
But you could not ride.
Let's see. This is from the website. Each Biavian symbol is a beautiful work of art to treasure in this world, and it could be your ticket out of here if we have to go. Riley will do a reading.
Be. It's not even for sure.
Riley will do a reading for you on your prime symbol, your first symbol.
It's like floor seating, Robin. It's a standing room only. You may get a bad seat.
Sometimes people wish more than one symbol for themselves. He'll also write your name and your ancient name on the symbol sheet.
Why would I need 2 symbols to get out of here?
You don't need 2 symbols to get out of here. Nonetheless, if you want to know more about the universal equation and things of this nature, then having extra symbols does not hurt.
Riley, why have you never given us a reading?
Family that you want to give them to eventually.
Do you hate someone in your family?
Why have you never given us a reading?
Give him a symbol.
There should have been a reading on your symbol, the one you threw away, bitch.
Oh.
There's Robin's symbol right there.
Josh from Jersey got it. Hook-nosed rich people.
I don't know what that means. I'm confused by that.
Josh from Jersey understands.
No, I threw mine out. I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to lie to you.
We don't want to live if the Earth goes.
Yeah, you know what? What it is I took my kids' third grade drawing. I'm going to hold on to those and hope those get me in. I think they look pretty similar.
See, Riley, I'm shocked at you.
No, it is possible. I am not dictating whether you go or not. It is by your wish that you threw away the symbols, not mine.
All right.
But
I will love you anyway, and on top of that, I'll intercede on your behalf because I do love you. But don't fuck with my stuff.
There's so many things that my brain just cannot let go. I'd be like, whoa, let's back up. Intercede. I would need you to explain to me what you'd be interceding for.
You're waiting in line to get into the club, and then Riley comes out and he's like, oh, no, those are buddies of mine. Come on in. You guys bring any girls? No? All right, never mind. I've never seen these guys before in my life. And by ladies, I mean symbols.
It's like there's it's like a velvet rope at a club. Hold on. Symbols, please. Are your symbols in order?
This is I think this is the text of the night here, the chat of the night. I lost a friend and a confident lover. Baba boo. Hey-o.
That's good.
That is a good one. All right, back to the tizzy.
It's too funny.
All right, Riley. Thank you for answering my question. It helped clear up a few things.
Take care.
All right, there he is with the great Riley Martin. Go see his comingoftan.com website.
I can't believe he's selling these as art.
Yes.
That will appreciate because he's going to become famous.
It has appreciated. Technically, he did win that one.
Well, when he dies, he's going to be like
Almost triple.
Van Gogh, except with the ears.
Right.
All right, thank you.
Take care.
Riley Martin, who looks like Jimi Hendrix if he had lived.
You think?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's got that vibe. Kind of looks that way.
Well, Jimmy probably would have been that messed up.
Hey, thanks, Robin. Always with that nice little knife. Right before you move on, shivin', Robin be shivin', and that's the call. The call is
in the books.
It's in the books. It's in the books. That's right. Riley Martin started there with a voicemail mad at Robin. Called her a bitch many times. Bitch didn't pay a dime. Riley Martin demands symbols back. He apparently is an Indian giver. Heyo, because of his Indian headdress. Blue Iris on the Sibian. Howard and Robin threw out their symbols. Riley hates rich people. Riley is selling seats. Not exactly hippie stuff, just selling seats. Pure capitalism. $38.50 per symbol, $35 for the second one. Sold out of symbols in the Riley store. Now needs 2 symbols to get off the planet. I got 2, but 1 was eaten by cat. Hopefully that'll be enough. And those are the calls of the night. That's all, folks.
I wonder if your eaten symbol is still valid when Tan comes.
It's actually more valuable because, oh my God, what happened to us? It was eaten by a radar of radar fame. The cat of Casey Day. Have you heard of him?
Yes.
No, you've all heard of him. Shut up. Anyway, that was the call tonight. Did you have a great time?
I did. I had a great time.
It's never as fun without DJ Electra.
I would love to see some bouncing big heavy naturals, but you know, we work with what we have.
Well, I'll take my pants off after this. You take a look at those big bouncers for you. But anyway, folks, thank you. That is Unboxing Riley Martin for Thursday night. Where can people find you, my fair-feathered friend?
At Papa_Electrico on YouTube.
That's not it. There it is. There,
LuigiGreenberg.com. Please check out my recent episode on the All Apologies podcast with Trucker Andy, in which we reviewed the Diddy trial and the Sal Governale apology. And tomorrow on my channel, we will be watching the godfather of all martial arts ninja musicals, Miami Connection. Gonna have some special guests. Got me Chainsaw, Trucker Andy, Dylan from Somewhere, and Spurg Snake. And I got room for one more if you're interested, Mr. Casey Day.
When is it?
Tomorrow.
Well, I'd have to check with Mommy first, but we'll see if Mommy says it's okay.
I got room
I can't
for
always
one.
play with you. Mommy will still have me inside watching all my children sometimes.
And she thinks I'm a bad influence.
She does, the worst.
Just because we did drugs and burned stuff.
Yeah. Also, I'm allergic to corn. But that's
Corn Diff will not be there. That's why I have an extra spot.
Oh, okay. Damn it. All right. Well, everyone, check out LuigiGreenberg.com. You can check out.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know I always do this, and I need to write shit down. I'm sorry. And then Monday we are going to have a special episode of Skeptical Robot with. Can I get a drum roll?
Takes a second. Hold on.
It's all right. I'll just fart.
There we go.
Special guest, Shuli Agar, Monday at noon Eastern.
Excellent. That's awesome.
That's going to be a very, very interesting show.
Absolutely. I can't fucking wait. That'll be great. So make sure you guys check that out. Next time you will see Electra and I will be probably Saturday night if she's up for it. We're going to do a part 2 of Wreck. We're watching horror movies over on Rumble, so we're going to watch part 2 of Wreck. So head over there for that with us. You can go to hackride.studios.com for all that information where our Rumble is. And that's pretty much it. We would like to say thank you to Howard Stern, without whom none of this would be possible. Thank you, SiriusXM, for fucking with us, but never really fucking with us. And we're still here. And Luigi, we've said it all.
We've said it all.
Yes, we have. All right, for Howard Stern lovers from the day, to us, to you. My name is Casey Day for Unboxing Riley Martin.
I'm Luigi Greenberg.
And bye. Hold on. I fucked that. I really fucked that up. You just let me go with that, you bastard.
I was following your lead.
All right. Let me.
We're dancing, baby. You're leading.
That's right. So what I want to do is I don't want to end with our outro. It's been a while since we heard some Riley Martin music.
I'm out. Bye.
No, it's not that song. It's the other song. We got two songs.
Bye.
No, you must stick around for Angel, baby. It's Angel. So people, thank you so much for unboxing Riley Martin. I'm Casey Day.
I'm Luigi Greenberg.
Hey, here we go, folks. And
bye.
Bye.
Bye for now.
For now. You can't leave. You cannot leave.
All
you must
right.
Stay. Here we go. Bye, everyone. Thank you. Riley Martin song, baby. Video by DJ Electra.
You've been crying, baby, and I know why. You think my love for you ain't true.
Take that, Karmic.
I want you to smile, hold your head up high, 'cause you know I've got so much to do. How I long just to settle down with a love so warm and true. Oh, baby, but all I own is here in this bag, yeah. That ain't good enough for someone like you. So wrong, baby, to leave you here, trying to make it on my own. Oh, darling, but it's a fact, and we can't deny it. Well, just can't live on our love alone. Oh, angel.
I see it's a hook. It's good. Racist Electra. I don't know about that lip thing.
I didn't see anything wrong.
The breakdancing alien on a black hole is what I thought when I thought this song. It's perfect. I can sing both of the songs that we know on this album almost verbatim. I can't wait till we know all the songs.
I want to see it happen.
This psychiatrist definitely heard this song with parts of Riley inside of her.
You know Riley plays this while he's banging her.
Wouldn't you?
Damn right.
I love how he goes back into the chorus one more time. I love it. Fade that bitch. All right, guys, have a good night. We'll see you Sunday.
Have a good night, everybody.
Or Saturday for Rec.
Whatever.
Rec on Rumble. Bye.
Bye.
Douchebag.